What's up, guys? For today's watch review, I'm going to do a 1-year update of the Casio G-Shock MTG M900. Before we get started, let's do a quick watch check. I'm going to start doing these now. Right now I'm wearing my Seiko 5 bottle cap. Excellent watch. I've done a review on it, so check it out. Anyways, going back to the Casio, let's do a 360. Nothing crazy going on in the back, just your standard bare bones G-Shock back plate. And let's go into the talking points. Starting off with number 1, which is price. On Amazon, this is going for $94. So if you do buy from Amazon, expect to pay about $105 to $110 out the door. Street price, I think, is a little bit more expensive. I bought this at Walmart for about $100, so it matched with what it was going for on Amazon. I don't know what you're gonna pay for it at like a jewelry store or something. Probably way more than that. Next item is tactical, schmactical, dressy, or casual. Tactical, it could definitely withstand a tactical environment or like an outdoors environment. Just because of the very loud metal band, though, I would say there's probably better options there for tactical watches. Dressy, probably not. This really isn't. I don't think the intended purpose of this watch was to be a dressy watch, so we'll stick with casual. Next item is functions. First of all, this is a solar powered watch, and it also has the multi-band 6 function. So basically multi-band 6 is atomic timekeeping. So as long as the watch has or can receive the radio signals, you can rest assured that it will always be up to date on time, and you'll never have to adjust it ever. To look at the multi-band 6 feature, you hit this button right here and it tells you when it last synced up to the radio tower. So for me, it's September 28th at 2:05 in the morning, and it's awesome because you don't have to do anything. Next item, sorry, we're still on functions. So for the other functions, your mode button's right here, just like with any other G-Shock. You've got world time, alarm, stopwatch, timer, and back to your main time. And then now we're going on to the next topic, which is illumination. So let me go ahead and turn off the lights real quick. Illumination with this is awesome. Nothing crazy, but exactly what you would need. Not too bright, not too dim. Alright. Next talking point is visibility. Of all the G-Shocks I own, this is probably one of my most favorite watches when it comes to visibility. It's just large, bold numbers, comes out very crisp, no complaints there. At any angle, at any time of day, I can always look at the time very clearly on this piece. Alright, next item is button and crown placement. So obviously there's no crown, but for the buttons, if you can see, they're very well protected. They don't protrude obnoxiously, so you're never going to accidentally depress them. They're covered just enough to where they'll never get hit by the back of your hand, but also it's easy enough to push them in to use any of the modes on the watch. So if you're familiar with the Mudman, I mean, that one is very difficult to press in. I mean, it's easy enough to do, but it's still very tough. This one, they're very easy, very smooth to push in, but also they're protected just enough to where you don't have to worry about them being accidentally pressed. Next item is band quality and comfort. So you've got your, I guess, stainless steel watch band. Nothing super crazy going on here, just your standard band. Very comfortable. The only thing that I don't like is that everything is metal but this part. Like these two pieces right here are plastic, I want to say. So Not that it would ever happen, but over time, plastic fails. You know, it's going to dry rot just by constant exposure to the sun, to soap, to chemicals, what have you. So, of all the things on this watch, aside from the battery, these two pieces are probably going to be the first one to go. I myself have had no issues. I'm just letting you know that these parts are not metal. But other than that, band quality 10 out of 10. Comfort is 10 out of 10. It's a very light watch, very easy to wear. Last talking point, overall, and should you buy? Overall, I absolutely love this watch. It's, you know, it's very humble. It doesn't call too much attention to itself, and it's just a hard worker. It'll always be there for you when you need it. It doesn't ask too much. It doesn't cost too much. After a year that I've owned it, I've just loved it more and more because it's just a reliable watch. What can I say? I think G-Shock is kind of going down the road of like becoming more and more fancy. I really like this style of G-Shock. It is reminiscent of a time when, you know, G-Shocks weren't too complicated. They were just a simple, tough watch. And granted, there are some things about this watch that are fancy, but it's very easy to use. It's very operator friendly, very intuitive design. So that, yeah, really, I can't recommend this watch enough to people looking for a, I guess, a higher end digital watch. Not that this is high end or anything, but something more than just a standard rubber band or rubber strap digital watch. So that goes to my next point. Should you buy? Absolutely, you should totally buy this watch. I mean, I hear people who have owned this watch for, you know, decades and more, and then some. And when it finally fails and shits the bed, they end up just buying another one because of how much they loved it. And I can completely 100% understand why they feel that way. I know for myself, if this watch were to ever fail, I would just turn around and buy another one immediately. So, you know, whatever that means to you, I guess take that for what you will. But anyways, that concludes my review. I hope that this helps you with your next watch purchase. Thank you for watching, and tune in for my next episode. Alright, bye.